So now we are going to bring anyone that's running for city council.
Y las preguntas continúan. Thank you for being with us tonight, right here in Havana Jacks.
Good evening. My name is Charles Barr. I'm running City Council District 7. I don't mean this in a bad way. I'm probably different than most of my opponents, if not all of them. I don't have a college degree. I am an electrician by trade. I went 4 years of apprenticeship program, so I work in the labor field. I've lived in Jacksonville my whole life, except for a couple of years up on the north side, and I've seen decades of doing nothing for our community. This has got to end. We've got to stop it. If you live on the north side, the east side of Jacksonville, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm a member of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers 177 and the Teamsters Local 947. I've been a member of the IBW 35 years and the Teamsters 27 years, so I know about labor, I know about the working field, and I want to make some change on the north side of Jacksonville.
So your next candidate or city councilman for District Number 9. And that is my platform. That's what I'm running on. I am everyday people. It is a popular song and a mantra that was written in 1968 by Sly and the Family Stone some 54 years ago when they were facing the very same issues. Here we are 54 years later serving. And I understand that the office that I'm running for is one of public service. And far too long have we had persons to sit in this seat rather than being public servants to be self-serving. I am the only candidate here from my district that ought to say something that is running for District 9. I do the most work. I have the most name recognition in my community. I started a program in Derbyville, or a part of District 9, called Pipeline to Possibilities, to give the constituents in District 9 the necessary tools to succeed, rather than perpetually leave them in the conditions to fail. Again, I am everyday people, and I look forward to answering your questions. I am Dr. Stanley McAllister.
And I think I am the outlier, or in some words, the wildflower in the bed of roses. I am not a native of Jacksonville, Florida. I moved here in 2013 with my husband. We retired here, but I chose this beautiful city as my home. I wanted to see that beautiful city that sits on the St. Johns River be everything that it can be. I immersed myself in the culture of this city, wanting to be involved. I was more so a person that liked to do the wonderful work that I did in my native state of South Carolina, behind the curtain. I was a grants writer with HRSA. I also worked with Palmetto Health, which is a large Fortune 500 company. I worked in corporate community services as a community developer. I also worked as a state consultant for the state of South Carolina in child care licensing, where I was instrumental in changing a lot of the laws and policies there. I am here because I want to be. I am from behind the curtain, and I will tell you, this has been a very humbling experience for me. It has been different, but I am ready to put my shoulder to the wheel, and going forward, I'm here for it. Thank you. I'm Karen Goins, and I'm running for City Council District 7. Thank you.
I would like to start by saying gracias, Cuba Libre, and the Puerto Rican Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for this opportunity. My name is pronounced Nashawn Nix. I'm a Democrat running for City Council District 7. I've been endorsed by the Northeast Florida Association of Realtors. And the language that I gave them, they asked me about affordable housing. I said, where I'm from, affordable typically means cheap. I want our people to have attainable housing, meaning that there's always a stair step to help them get to that dream home or that generational home to where they can build generational wealth. I've also been endorsed by the Jax Biz, which is a portion of the Jacksonville Chamber of Commerce. I've also been endorsed by the Young Dems and numerous pastors, educators, and leaders throughout our community. I'm running for City Council District 7, which is what I believe is the heartbeat of our city. From downtown to the airport, my platform is to help make our community safer, help small businesses be successful, and stimulate economic growth and development that will flow from downtown and throughout the north side. Thank you.
Okay, so now we have the pleasure to introduce to you LaShonda Holloway. LaShonda is running for U.S. Congress. So she's going to tell us a little about herself. And we also want to welcome Mr. Garrett Dennis. He's running for the State House, District 14. And then we also have here Michael Anderson, who is running for Florida State House, District 17. They're going to introduce themselves. If you happen to have any questions, please do not hesitate.
Gracias. Buenas noches. Me llama LaShonda Holloway. My name is LaShonda Holloway, and I'm a candidate for Congress to represent the people of the newly drawn 4th Congressional District. That entails parts of Duval, all of Clay County, and all of Nassau County. I not only worked on Capitol Hill for Congresswoman Carrie Week, I am also a person in this community who hosts diaper drives. I also award scholarships to students who major in health or science. And I don't have to tell the people in this room that many people in our communities are either uninsured or underinsured. Moreover, I don't have to tell you that many of the people in our community are facing housing crises, whether it's being unhoused or having an issue trying to find affordable housing. Those are just some of the issues that I will fight for on Capitol Hill. I have relationships with people at the Housing and Urban Development. I also am very well versed on issues at INS. I negotiated the largest deal in history at U.S. Customs. Moreover, I work for the Environmental Protection Agency. And because we are a nation of laws, you want someone who has a law degree and understands that when issues come to committee before they become a bill, you want to make sure that that language passes constitutional muster. So I say to you, or I implore all of you, to please, for a better day, vote L.J. Holloway. Vota para L.J. Holloway. Gracias.
Good evening. I'm Garrett Dennis, current councilman here in Jacksonville. I'm running for State House District 14. I want to thank the Puerto Rican Chamber for hosting this tonight and get an opportunity to speak to you and the opportunity for you to ask me questions. Just to share some of the things that I'm proud of since I've been on City Council. I've been one of the most proactive council members in the past 7 years, passing various legislation that help the quality of life of individuals here in our city. We talk about small businesses. I was the one that introduced the GSTED bill where 25% of all City of Jacksonville procurement goes to small businesses. Let me tell you what that equates to. The City of Jacksonville procures $400 million of goods and services every year. 25% of that will now go to small businesses. You're talking about $80 million. Over $80 million go to small businesses. These are some things that I champion, some things I've been an advocate for since I've been on council, and I want to take that same advocacy to Tallahassee. I need your support, I need your vote. And I have to give a little kudos to one of my good friends here on the panel, Mario. Mario and I, we've done some great work recognizing the Hispanic community on council. I was the one that introduced the bill for the Cesar Chavez Day after it was passed. The federal government, I got a proclamation and passed here in our city, along with other things that really look out for the Hispanic community. So again, my name is Garrett Dennis. I'm running for State House District 14. I would like to continue my service in Tallahassee. I need your vote and I need your support. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Michael Anderson. I am running for State House District 17 here on the south side of Jacksonville. your voice matters. As a person born and raised here in the South Side, also born with a disability, who also has a stutter, I know what it feels like to believe your voice doesn't have any power. It does, and so for far too long in this city and in this state, we have seen what status quo gets us. As the only young person in my race, I literally want to make sure that basically young people have a voice in Tallahassee. That again, there are 9,000 Hispanic voters in basically my district as well, and then also 15,000 black voters, and then about 78,000 white voters. However, we have the largest population of basically young people, 18 to 40 in my district. We deserve a person in basically Tallahassee who will literally be a voice for everyone, regardless of race, ethnicity, economic situation, sexual orientation, gender identity or expression, background or belief, age or condition of ableness. Your voice matters, and please vote November 8 for Michael Anderson, because your voice matters. Thank you.
Now we have Raymond Day. Raymond is running for Jacksonville City Council, District 11.
Muchas gracias. Me llamo Ramon Day. My name is Raymond Day. Yo soy un candidato de Consejo de Ciudad in Distrito 11. I'm a candidate for Jacksonville City Council in District 11. Somos una gente. Somos una ciudad. Somos inmigrantes. We are one people. We are one city. We are all immigrants. Mi distrito son 12% Latinos. My district is 12% Latino. It is the largest city council district in the southeastern part of the county with Latino voters. You are an integral part for me to win this election in March and May of 2023. I'm asking for your support. There are 5 major issues on which I am running: safe neighborhoods, focused growth, fiscal sustainability, human services, and neighborhood justice. These are the issues that I will fight for on the Jacksonville City Council. I ask for your vote. I ask for your support. Muchas gracias y buenas noches.